before we start today's video, I'm not as cold-hearted as some of you may think. It's KSI's birthday. Happy birthday, KSI. Hope you have a great day. Love you. Anyway, we're back, and Deji has uploaded another video about KSI.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
All I will say about this video is my thumbnail for my last video aged very well. But let's get into the nitty-gritty. Deji, basically after saying he was going to keep everything private,
I'm going to be moving on from the situation. I'm going to be handling everything privately from now on.
decided not to keep it private again. What did I say at the end of my last video?
We're in the works of squashing this beef. We are gonna squash this beef. We're not gonna be public about it anymore. It was stupid. I apologize that we were public about it. Me and my brother, it's sorted. Alright, me and him were cool. But he's gonna be coming round here so we can like hang out, talk. That should be amazing. Putting this beef behind me, 100%. I know I've said this about 3 times now. But I'm being dead ass now. I'm being dead serious.
Why couldn't you just stand there and be like, this is what I had to say? Why have you gone out and been like, yeah, actually, I wish I didn't bring it public now, when you blatantly brought everything public? You've done your hardest to do it, which I've backed because you had a reason to. Don't say you're going to keep it private anymore. Unless you mean it, just don't say it anymore. But regardless, this time Deji came with the goddamn receipt. I said receipt because it really was just one receipt. But regardless, this one receipt turns the stale cold tea into a piping hot brew. And I know I've seen it. People are mad at Deji because he kept saying he was going to keep it private, and he is just flip-flopping and it's weird. But it's public information now, so let's just dive into it. Firstly, and pretty much the main point of Deji's video, Deji straight up exposes KSI and the girl he slept with. If you don't remember, KSI said this in his video.
Let me explain. I met her at a Jamie concert. She was outside. I said hi. We exchanged numbers. We talked for a bit. We met up at a hotel. We slept together, and that was it. I didn't even know she knew you. I don't even remember your name even being mentioned. For all I knew, she was just a girl that I met at a concert. I didn't even see her in any of your videos.
Well, Deji shows, and they had no idea Deji had these texts. He shows that KSI did, in fact, know she was in Deji's videos. He did. He actually just full on admitted it in a text.
So, in 2016, the same girl, idiotic girl, she sent me texts. She sent me texts of their conversation, alright?
Oh, basically says to KSI that she didn't think she knew who she was. KSI goes, lol, you were on my bro's YouTube channel. Course I'm gonna know you. Wait, what did you say, KSI?
I didn't even see her in any of your videos. I didn't even know she knew you. I don't even remember your name even being mentioned.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
I didn't even see her in any of your videos.
Ah, so you did know who the girl was, and you did know that her and Deji were making videos together. Bit of a sticky one, isn't it? So it seems KSI full well knew that Deji and this girl were hanging out and making videos. I mean, I did have a hunch he was bullshitting in my last video. KSI went to his concert and just didn't even know the girl Deji was making videos with and happened to bump into her. I don't buy it, but there's nothing that would prove it wrong. You know, there's nothing to say that KSI didn't know who this girl was. Even though there's millions of girls, he happens to meet the one that was, you know, collabing and talking with Deji. Like, the chances of them sleeping together and it being a coincidence, no, the one girl that Deji's making videos with is such a coincidence. Like, KSI, I'm sure there's plenty of girls you could bang, but he chose the one who was, you know, with Deji. And people might think differently, but to me, you just don't go anywhere near anyone, any girl, any boyfriend, whatever it is, that any family has been near. Clearly, you can see how much it hurt Deji. I'm sorry, I think it's fucked up. I don't think KSI should ever have done that. I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, it's alright. I can't. I don't care. Would it get me more likes on this video? Probably, because people want to see me suck off KSI like every other UK YouTuber, but no. Sorry, mate. You know what I really love now as well is that KSI fanboys coming out left and right saying, yeah, it was 4 years ago though, who cares now? It's 4 years ago. Well, when KSI proved in his response video that he didn't know the girl, everyone was going, see, he didn't know the girl. It was okay that he banged her. Well, if you didn't care about it because it's 4 years ago, then you wouldn't have cared about it either way. Deji also claimed that KSI filled his response video with lies.
My brother, in this video, lied. Alright? He straight up lied. I'm gonna show you some huge evidence that will just make you question the whole of my brother's video, okay? I can't be asked to go through the whole fucking 1 hour thing, but I'm going to show you a key point in this video.
Deji, I wish you broke it down for us. Why couldn't you have told us more of the ways KSI was lying? Because to me, in my experience, if someone can't prove how blatantly someone's lying, if it's that easy to prove, then in reality they're not lying. Now, I made a video before about KSI's response. I dissected it. KSI's response was far from perfect, but I did credit him with some of the points, and I contested him. But I would love to have seen Deji explain, well, what the lies were. So I would have liked to see Deji address it, but I'm not going to ask him to now because I want this beef to end, and you'll see why at the end. Deji then exposes himself. He takes the route of, if anyone's going to expose me, it's me, and drops all this information on himself about how he's treated girls in the past.
Expose myself when it comes to these girls. Number one, these are texts that my brother sent me. Here's this text. So this text, let me explain the story to you. I met this girl, right? She had a cold. I didn't know she had a cold. I literally had a cold the next day, and I thought she gave me an STD. I was pissed. That's why I said all the mean shit I said. Number two, this girl just lied to me about her age, saying she was 18, but she wasn't, alright? This girl was 16 at the time, and that's just fucked up. Don't lie about your age, it's weird. This other text, she was 14, I was 16. Yeah, I was a horny little prick back then, I admit it.
I won't lie, some of these texts Deji sent to these girls are awful. You should never talk to anyone like that, regardless of if it's a girl. And Deji, if it was an STD and you're scared of getting one, well, my friend, just wrap it before you tap it. Age-old saying. Don't send girls horrible messages if you are suspecting that you might have an STD, because it was kind of your fault in the first place for not wrapping it, but also you could argue that it's her fault for not prefacing it before you had intercourse, because, you know, then she knew you were going to get an STD, and fuck, I don't know where I stand on this anymore. This is why I don't teach anything. But then this video takes a real serious turn and takes this beef to a whole different place. A place that I don't think any of us would ever have wanted to see, ever. Deji starts really letting it all out.
I'm not gonna cry, but it really fucking annoys me. And I hate it so much. I hate it. I hate being seen as a bad guy. I hate it so much, and I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it. I've been taking shit for so long, and I'm not doing this anymore. I'm tired of being a nice guy. I'm tired. That whole video was being polite. I was not trying to attack you at all. But you know what? Fuck that shit. Fuck that. I can't be asked anymore.
Honestly, that was a really hard last few minutes of a video to watch. Like, it's uncomfortable to watch, but also you just feel so sorry for Deji because clearly he's going through a lot. I think this whole YouTube game and the internet and social media has really just, you know, overwhelmed him. A lot of hate he's getting from like KSI fans and all this drama that he can't seem to put to rest. I have reached out to Deji privately saying, you know, what I think. I think he should, you know, take time off and just look after himself. Like, honestly, taking time off social media and just, you know, engaging in the real world is very important for people like influencers and social media people, because you just get consumed by social media and becomes everything. But when you take a step outside and you just don't have your phone on you, a lot of that just goes away. And even if you're on KSI's side or Deji's side, I'm sure we can all agree that first and foremost, they should look after themselves. And, you know, this beef, as entertaining as this beef is, and as much as people are watching it, you know, millions and millions and millions of views, we want them to be safe and we want them to be healthy, because I would hate to see anything bad come out of this. And I hope Deji just takes time away and just reflects and just takes time to focus on himself, man. Deji posted a tweet that he since deleted showing him and KSI trying to sort it out. Basically, KSI was trying to bring a psychologist. Deji didn't want a psychologist and wanted to just sort it out face-to-face with KSI privately. KSI said that, well, we're talking privately on Twitter, so we're not sorting it out here. But I don't think Twitter's a place to sort it out. I think we need to meet up and just squash everything and just really actually stop this. And I know a lot of people are like, Kavos, you love this beef, it gets you views and you must love it. Yeah, I do enjoy talking about drama on YouTube. I do enjoy giving my opinions, but I can see clearly from Deji's video that this has gone a step above, I think, what anyone wants it to go past. So I genuinely do hope this is the last video I make on this, and that the next time this drama comes up, KSI and Deji are in a video together or something, and they're just gonna sort it out. Deji messed up in this whole beef. KSI really messed up in this whole beef. They both messed up. They both should just acknowledge their mistakes and just come together and just, I don't know. It's just, I don't want there to be a Jake and Logan of the UK, and there now is. It's great. Even though America had like more views and more bigger stars, at least the UK had more dignity. But I guess now we're, you know, on the same level. Oh well, is what it is. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. I'm always on top of YouTube drama. Anything you guys are probably interested in, if it is YouTube drama, I will always cover it here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all the support, even though people disliked my last video. A lot of people went back to comment that they were sorry because my video did hold true a lot of the points. Instagram is Pierce_Cav. Go and follow that. My Twitter at KavosYT. I'm always tweeting the minute drama comes out. My Twitter especially. Definitely follow that. And my Instagram. Follow them both. Give me a treat. Happy birthday again to KSI. And yeah. Let me know what you think down below, man. What is your take on this whole drama? How it's done, how it's finished, hopefully. Let me know. And until next time, fuck off.